Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my September hits and misses. So if you want to see the products that I've been loving this month, then just please keep on watching. So I filmed this tutorial today. It is literally a full face of using ColourPop minus like the foundation and setting powder. This will probably be up, well, I don't know when it will be up. I don't know when either of those videos will be up, but just keep it out for because they will be coming to you, and I am just like loving all of ColourPop makeup right now. So a lot of their products are featured in this month because I've just been purchasing so many and trying so many out, and I love them so much. So we'll start off with something ColourPop related. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Let me just explain why I love this so much. It is Tarte Shape Tape in a bottle minus the thick heavy feeling of Tarte Shape Tape. I'm wearing it today and I am full coverage and bright underneath my other eyes. I'm not a person who likes full coverage concealers that much just because I'm such an everyday natural person that I normally just gravitate towards those concealers. But this one feels like those concealers with a lot of coverage, which I like. I have the shade Fair Neutral 10. It does oxidize, so be aware of that. In the video where I test out all the products, I test out this and I kind of show you what it looks like when you first swatch it versus being on your hand for about a minute or two. You can see the color differentiation. So make sure to go to that video and check it out because you can see the concealer oxidize. But other than that, I really enjoy it. It doesn't crease, doesn't settle into your fine lines, doesn't really do anything like that. I have it on my forehead, chin, underneath my under eyes, on my nose, and it does nothing but add a tremendous amount of coverage and highlight, but doesn't feel heavy or cakey. The next thing I have that I want to talk about is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the original one. When I first got this, I was kind of like, oh, like what? Why would I buy that? What's the point of this? And I actually just got it for 50% off during Black Friday last year, and I've really started to take in like the actual goodness of that primer. I'm wearing it today, and the foundation I absolutely love also, which I will mention. I put it strictly on this area right here, in this area, and right between my eyebrows, just to smooth out that area because normally I get really bad texture right here. I've tried correcting it, which also helps with, you know, just different like skincare items or anything like that. So that normally gets it under control, but whenever it does flare up, I put it right here. It smooths out completely. I don't really have a pore problem. So if I have any visible pores, maybe I exfoliated, you know, any like blackhead mask or anything like that, it definitely fills in those areas, but it makes such a smooth canvas for my foundation. It looks phenomenal. So I highly recommend checking this out or maybe getting a sample of it if you've never tried it, because I like the look it gives my skin, especially paired with this foundation. This is another favorite I'm loving. I'm currently wearing it today. It is the Second Skin Foundation from Lala Fox. They have an Instagram account, and I believe you can only buy them at Walmart. This one's $10, and I do have a full like first impression review and wear test coming over this bad boy because it's amazing. I have it in the shade Petal Beige. It's full coverage. I absolutely love it compared with the concealer and the primer that I did mention already. It looks great. I blended out with a brush, and I am going to mention the brush I use because I've been using that brush all month, but it just looks great on the skin. I believe it has like a satin matte finish. I do set it with powder, and depending on like the primer space or primers I do use, I can get a nice dewy finish. I can get a completely matte finish. You can really customize it to whatever way you want, but I like the way it looks on my skin. I'm looking in my mirror right now and it just looks so great and natural. It doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey. I feel like it has the coverage of the Milani 2-in-1 concealer foundation or whatever that is, but it doesn't have the thick heaviness of the Milani foundation. Kind of like the concealer. It has the coverage of Tarte Shape Tape, but doesn't feel like Tarte Shape Tape. So the two brushes that I've been loving, and this is the foundation brush that I use for my foundation and concealer today. This is the AOA Studio High Definition brush. That's the F4. This bad boy is $1, and there is a video coming soon comparing this and another dollar brush from them that's a flat top kabuki. I really generally just like this one. I love how it's round. It busts out foundation so nicely, and anybody who's been watching my videos for a while knows I am a sponge person. I love beauty sponges. I rarely ever blend anything out with a brush, cream product wise, but I actually really have been enjoying this, and it blends out foundation really nicely, doesn't leave it streaky. It blends out concealer really good. It is a little fat for like getting right underneath the under eye, so I normally will go with like a different brush for that. But But I absolutely love this so much for blending out foundation, especially in the morning when I'm getting ready for school. I can just take this, blend out some concealer real quick, and get out the door. I don't have to worry about getting up, wetting a sponge, coming back, sitting down, and then blending out. I can just grab this and get the job done real quick. And then the other brush I've been loving is the Morphe M401. This is extremely tapered up top, and I love this for bronzing. It's exactly what I used today, and I will mention the bronzer I also used. I love this so much for bronzing. It's tapered so you can get right up in your cheekbones, and then you can also bronze the rest of your face with it. So it's just another brush that I've gravitated towards for bronzing. So I quickly want to mention all of these bad boys. These are the ColourPop crystal priming and setting sprays. I own all 4 of them, and they're honestly like amazing. I love anything that has to do with like a facial spray, a primer, a setting spray, anything like that. And I fell in love with these. I love them so much. I did use them in this video for the ColourPop, testing out ColourPop products. So you will see that, but I had the amethyst and aquamarine one. And then I also have the rose quartz and the adventure one. And then the rose quartz is pink. I used the adventure one to set my face because it is a setting spray and it smells like cucumbers, which is amazing. I absolutely love that smell. It added such a nice finish. It soaked up any powder, and ColourPop really just did amazing with these sprays. They're glass bottles. Like the green one has a nice like greeny like hue to it. They smell so good, and I love them. So the cucumber one has my heart. And then I use the rose quartz one since it is a priming spray. This one doesn't really have a smell to it, but this one has like apple, grapefruit, and olive oil for like a dewy finish. And then these 2 other ones are setting and priming sprays. So aquamarine is a setting spray. This one has coconut water in it, olive oil, apple, and then the aquamarine crystal. And then you have the amethyst one, which is purple. This one is the priming spray also, and has dragon fruit, honey, the amethyst crystal, and some flower and pomegranate and orange extracts. So if you go on their website, they really give a good descriptive general overview of each spray. They have 2 priming and 2 setting sprays. And I believe one is for like oily and dry skin. But of course I bought them all because I love them all. They're only $6 a piece too, which is a huge steal. So I'm absolutely in love with those. And then I quickly want to mention the lashes I have on right now. These are the ALOT Nikki Philippi. I can't ever say her name. I can't ever say her last name. But these are the lashes I have on right now, and I absolutely adore them because they're kind of thin in the center, but they fan out really big when you get to the outer port of your eye. And I absolutely love them. I think they're just real fun and like flirty looking. They're real easy to put on because the band isn't as thick as normal ALOT lashes. They're a lot thinner, so I absolutely love them for that reason too. And I believe they're like around $5. I'm not too sure. And then a couple more things I want to quickly mention. I have, like I said, I've been on like a huge ColourPop kick this whole month, and I have just fallen in love with all of their lippy products. I have a lippy stick I've also been using, but I figured I wouldn't mention that because everything else is like ColourPop. But these are all of their satin, these aren't all of them, but I have like a couple ultra matte in here. I have, and then 2 ultra satins, I believe. But I have a lot of them. Like I think I have 7 right here. So the one I'm currently wearing right now is Aquarius, and then I have Little Stitches, which is both ultra satins. And then I have Echo Park, which is an ultra satin. And then I have Clueless, which is a matte. And then I have Thursday, which is a matte, which I absolutely love. I love that bright kind of purple shade. And then I have Monday and Take 5, which are both mattes. These are so good. I love the satin so much. It's real comfortable to wear on your lip, and it doesn't like dry out your lips because it's not completely matte, but it's just comfortable. And these are great. I believe they're like $6 a piece, I want to say. I have a feeling they're like $6 a piece. But they're such a great product, such a great formula. The mattes are very like matte. They definitely have a more drying feeling to them. So if you don't like that, definitely stick with the satin because the satin lasts a really long time and it feels good on the lips also. So a couple more things I want to quickly mention. The highlighter and a bronzer I am wearing right now is the Alexis Rin X ColourPop bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer so much. I've been using it a lot this month. This highlight reminds me exactly of the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight. They're really like vibrant gold one that they have. I can wear this on my skin. I just have to apply just a little amount, and a little definitely goes a long way if you couldn't tell. And then this bronzer is also the bronzer that I'm wearing today, and it's just a nice kind of more orangey toned bronzer, but I like it for some reason. Normally I don't like orange toned bronzers, but I've been liking that more recently. I don't know why, but I just think it looks so phenomenal on my skin. And then this eye look, the browns and the reds in the eye look with the bronzer just tie in so perfectly. And then I also want to mention this powder. This is the Maybelline Dream Wonder powder. This is probably the most smoothest powder I've ever felt in my life. I used it to set my under eyes today, and it completely just smooths out your skin. It looks so good on. You really don't have to go in with like a full coverage concealer when you use this powder. I can go in with a really light coverage concealer and use that powder, and it gives more coverage and it gives such a smooth, flawless base to it. So I really have enjoyed using that powder, and I just realized I really don't have anything that didn't work out for me this month, which is great. It's always great, you know, having more products that work for you than obviously didn't work for you. I have 2 face products left and 2 eye products left. So what I obviously have on my eyes today would be the ColourPop I Think I Love You palette. I absolutely love this thing so much. The colors blend so beautifully, and I love them. I try to use as many as I could today in this palette. So like I said, keep an eye out for that video. It will be up soon. I love this. I already ordered the Yes Please palette, so that is on the way to me right now, along with some super shock shadows and a black eyeliner from them. But I really love this. The colors blend so well together, and they look great together on the eyes, obviously, if you couldn't tell. So they just look good together, and I'm really like just so happy with ColourPop. The palette's only $16, and you get extremely good quality mattes and shimmers. So it's not a hit or miss. All of the shadows in the palette are good, and it's only $16. And then a highlighter I quickly want to talk about is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I feel like this got a lot of hype to begin with, and then it kind of just like faded off. Like everybody just stopped talking about it. I don't know why, because this is like $3 at Ulta, and it's seriously such a bomb highlighter. I love using it for like everyday basis. I'll wear this to school because when I go to school I wear very minimal makeup, so I really will just put that on, and it gives such a nice natural glow to the skin, and it looks good on the skin. It doesn't look like this kind of highlight. Like I wouldn't wear that to class. I would wear like the Essence one, or go on with like one of my ColourPop cream ones that, you know, is just really nice and light and makes the skin look dewy and healthy. So I've just been liking that more because I wear such natural makeup days so often now, because I go to class every single day. I've just been gravitating towards that because it gives me exactly what I want. And then 2 more things left. I have the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. I've been liking this also. This is in the shade 021 Sunlight. It's kind of like the same idea as the ColourPop one. I just feel like this one's definitely a little darker maybe, but it kind of has that same like orangey undertone, but it's so pretty. It blends out the skin, blends on the skin really nicely. I'll normally use like this bronzer with the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, and it makes me look honestly like I've been laying on a beach. Really nice bronze skin, but you also have that really nice like natural glow to it from the highlight. And I'll normally put concealer under that and some mascara, and I'll be good to go. And I just love the way those 2 products make my skin look, and I don't even apply blush with them. I literally just apply the bronzer and the highlighter, and it looks great. And then lastly is this guy, and then what is inside of this guy. This is the Tarte Magnetic palette. I had a Z palette, but I actually just stopped using it. I don't support Z palette after the whole thing that happened with their Instagram account or anything like that. So I switched over to this, and I love this so much for traveling. The mirror inside this thing is great, and I believe it's like $16. I mean, look at that mirror. Look how huge that mirror is. And all of these shadows in here are also part of this month's favorites. These are all ColourPop shadows. This is what I've been purchasing, are these ColourPop shadows. And I love them all so much. The first row, like this very first one is from that AOA brand, the same brand the brush is. And then I think this one is Makeup Geek, or 2 of Makeup Geek, and then, or 3 is Makeup Geek and 1 is MAC, and then the rest of the rows are completely all ColourPop. So if you want to see a tutorial using any of these shadows, just let me know down below. The green one really speaks to me. That's why I bought it, and so did I buy that purple one for fall, because I really want to incorporate some green like that. So just let me know what you guys, you know, obviously want to see. But both of these I love so much, and there's so much storage still left in this palette to put in. So I just love it, and I believe Tarte has like a mini one also of these, and then like a hot pink one that has like lips on it or something like that. So I will definitely be purchasing another one because I like these a lot. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I will link all the products down below, like as many as I can find, because there's a lot of good products for this month that I'm just thrilled with and over the moon. So I hope you guys had a great month of September. I can't believe that it's already October. It's kind of crazy because then it's just going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas and then the next year and then the next year after that, and it just, everything goes by so fast. It's insane. I can't believe it's just almost Christmas and it's fall. That just, it blows my mind. It honestly feels like it was just spring and my birthday like not too long ago. So yeah, before you know it, we'll be doing October hits and misses. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye, y'all.